All right, we're back for an update on our COVID-19 update. And as you know, things are changing rapidly. We're getting new guidance from the state and from our local municipalities. We just want to let you know, first off, the barn is open. Our staff's been using it about a month, and we want to now have a process in place so that groups can use the facility. We have groups inside our church, groups from the community and outside the church. All of that we want to be available. Before we shut down in February, we had over 60-some groups using the facility. We're not going to get back to that right away, obviously, but we want to get back there. So it's real important to us. So barn is open.
Yeah, so how do people, if they have a group that they want to use the barn, how would they do that?
So there's a form on our website that you can check out, and it will walk you through the process. There'll be a team of people who will review the request and get back to you with guidance on what the safety features or protocols are going to be, and the work you'll need to do to be ready to use the facility.
And I'll just say, if you are planning on using the facility and you get approved, be prepared to deep clean. We are taking so seriously the importance of sanitization in this period. Hey, our second update is on July 12th, we are going to plan on a worship service on the property. And it'll have two so-called campuses right here where we're standing. We're not going to be inside the building except for when people need the bathroom. Auditorium will be locked, but we'll have our team out here on the lawn, and we'll also have a way, we're working right now on FM transmitters, drive-in theater style, for those who are more comfortable for various reasons to be in the parking lot in your car. So in some ways, just picture two different environments for the same service. If you want to come out on the lawn, social distance, bring your household, you can do that. If you'd rather just show up and stay in your car where it's a bit safer for you, you'll be able to do that. We are right now madly getting the technology in place to be able to pull that off. And there'll be a reservation system because we will be limited in numbers. And so just bear with us as we figure out if we're offering one service or a couple of services on that Sunday. But you can plan right now, July 12th, if you would like to have worship on the lawn or in the car. Also important to note that our online service will be going on July 12th as normal. For those of you who are, for various reasons, wanting to stay right where you are or wanting to worship on demand, that online service isn't changing. Now, after we try these outdoor experiences, we will be dipping our toe back into the barn for worship. We don't currently have a date for that, but the lawn and the parking lot is kind of phase 1 or phase 2 or whatever phase we're in right now, but it's the next phase of gathering together to worship until we then start looking at the auditorium. One of the possibilities, we're still figuring out the technology, is possibly having concurrent campuses, parking lot, lawn, and auditorium. We're not yet sure if we can pull that off, but we just want to let you in on some of our thinking there so that people can choose the campus that works for them, and also really so we can reach as many people on our property safely within the limits of what's safe as we can. So that's July 12th. You'll be seeing an email from us. This is a great opportunity to remind you, if you're not getting our email updates, it's the best way to stay in touch, because you won't just be able to show up on the 12th. We need to know you're coming for a variety of reasons. So look for that email and we'll set out some ways to register.
The whole experience is really going to be a lot different even as we get back together. So we'll also be sending along information via video updates like this on what you can expect when you come on the 12th, so you'll know how it all works in this new environment. I also have one other thing we want to share. As we've gone into this season, the giving and the generosity of this church has really remained really strong, and we're very grateful. It's allowed us to continue ministry, to explore what it's like to take our church online, and all of that through this time. But as a staff, we also know that many people have been impacted by this economically, even if it hasn't disrupted your actual paychecks, just the uncertainty of the economics around us. So in keeping with the tradition we have every year, we take a week off after Christmas, between Christmas and New Year's. And this year we're going to do the same at the week leading up to July 4th. So between January 28th, after church that morning, we'll be done for the week.
June 28th.
June 28th, sorry.
It's a long furlough from January.
Wow. And then July 5th, there will be no service. All of our services that we've previously recorded will be available, so people can go back and do a rerun or check one out that you missed. And then we'll be working that week heading into the July 12th gathering here on the lawn. But our staff will be off that week, and we'll also not taking a paycheck that week to stand really in solidarity with all the people around us who've been impacted by the economics of COVID.
All right, so we'll be shut down for that week. We look forward to the 12th. You'll be almost certainly getting another update from either me or Tom or one of us or any number of our staff well before that. We're really going to start giving more frequent updates now as things keep shifting. And just a final reminder that we're intentionally running several scenarios to be ready for the right scenario at the time. So as you keep looking for certainty, we are doing a lot of planning so that we can give you concrete dates like July 12th as often as we can. And just a final word that this continues to be an incredible opportunity for our church to be scattered, for the Holy Spirit to carry us with the gospel of Jesus to the people who need it most. Obviously, we are filming this in a massive upheaval and a lot of pain and a lot of brokenness in our culture. And once again, this is the time for Discovery to be the church, to be the reconcilers and the healing agents. So as we're keen to get back into the building, we're keen for that as well. But we do not want to miss this opportunity that God has for us to really distribute the love of God right where we are. So we just leave you with that. Thanks for tuning in. We look forward to catching you next time.